everyone. Hope you're doing well. It is Monday, the 2nd of September, and today I'm going to be talking about how to bounce back quickly from the Sydney Marathon. So, post marathon recovery. Might be a little bit early to talk about this because everyone's tapering at the moment. I've put some tips on my Instagram for your taper, so check that out if you need some tapering tips. But here's some important tips on post marathon recovery. After all that hard work, it is crucial to recover smart so you can bounce back stronger after the marathon. So let's dive in. Tip number one, repat. So, what is a repat? A repat is basically a reverse taper, hence the name repat. So, after your marathon, you're sore, you've depleted your glycogen and energy. A repat is like a reverse taper, gradually increasing your movement intensity and distance after the race. So we're doing the reverse of what we do as we get towards race day, where we decrease the intensity, we decrease the volume. Why it works? Well, movement aids recovery by getting the blood flowing and helping you recover faster. How do we do this? Start with light walking, short runs, or run walk sessions, and listen to your body. Be patient with these. Trust your own intuition, trust what your body is telling you. And if you can't trust yourself, you're not too sure, then let your coach, aka me, guide you through that repat reverse taper phase. The second tip on post marathon recovery and how to bounce back quickly is embrace the Tuesday blues. So, the emotional roller coaster post marathon, many runners experience these emotional lows after hitting such a high. And it is the Tuesday that you feel that. And what you need to do is engage in activities that lift your mood, i.e., get a massage. Jen from Vive Massage in Darley Road is fantastic. Go and see Jen. Go for a light swim, do some yoga, or simply have a coffee with a friend. Something that gets you in a really good, happy, and chilled mood. Remember, it's totally normal to feel this way after a peak experience like a marathon. And it kind of reminds me of going back to my clubbing days many, many moons ago. Back in the 1990s, if you can remember that back that far, Tuesday blues were always a thing. So be kind to yourself when you hit those Tuesday blues. Tip number three, post marathon recovery, how to bounce back quickly, is refuel with nutrient dense foods. So, why is this important? Well, your body will be craving fuel after the marathon, and you're going to be reaching for all sorts of junk food because you want that high calorie content. And that's just what your brain is telling you, is to go for the KFC and McDonald's and Hungry Jacks and pizzas. But if you can focus on whole foods and nutrient dense meals rather than empty calories, this is really going to help you. So, what do you want to eat? So, treat yourself, but avoid building habits of unhealthy eating. Think home cooked meals packed with veggies, fiber, and carbs. This is going to replenish your energy levels so much better than something that's highly processed. Um, all right, tip number four, hydration is key. So, of course, you hydrate during the taper, going into your race, and you hydrate on the other side. So, post marathon dehydration is real, especially after a hot race like the Sydney Marathon, and it is always hot at Sydney. Anticipate that it's going to be hot, so hydrate into this race, hydrate for the next 2 weeks, and then hydrate on the other side. What to drink? You can hydrate with water, coconut water, or your favorite recovery drinks. Um, Definitely still enjoy a celebratory drink after the race, but make sure water remains your go to over the coming days. So, really important to get that hydration back and to make those muscles happy. Tip number five for your post marathon recovery is be aware of the foggy brain. So, what happens? Well, depleted glycogen can leave you feeling a bit foggy, almost like you're a bit lost for words. So, what to do? Replenish with good food and hydrate well to clear that mental fog and get you back to feeling sharp. Kind of reminds me again, going back to the 90s, of some of the habits that I had, smoking those herbal cigarettes that can really make your mind foggy. So it's so important to make that brain happy again, to be aware of it, be kind to yourself, and to get those good nutrients and good hydration back into your system. Tip number 6 on your post marathon recovery is hormonal recovery. So, what to expect? It can take several weeks for your hormonal levels to return to normal after a marathon. And it's something that people don't really think about. We think about our muscles, we think about our brain and getting some food and topping up our stomach. But actually, we really want to think about our hormonals as well. We are endocrine systems more than anything else. So, how to manage this? Understand that even if you feel physically recovered, your body might still be rebalancing hormonally. So, give yourself time. Recovery could take about a day per mile of your run. So, for a marathon 26.2, that's about 26 days for hormonal recovery. Obviously, this is very, very rough. Everybody, every runner is different. So, your hormonal recovery might take 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 2 weeks, but it really is subjective. So be aware of that. And if you feel that kind of, not quite feeling yourself feeling, that could be your hormones recovering after the marathon. Tip number 7 for your post-marathon recovery and how to bounce back quickly. Patience is key. And this is something I see a lot of in Manly Beach Running Club. We all want to get into the next race and put the next thing in the calendar straight away. But patience matters. Recovery takes time. So don't rush into your next race or your next training program too soon. And a personal tip that I have is I have a sort of black toe rule. So if I have black toenails, I'm not allowed to sign up for another race until they're fully healed. So find your own personal indicators and be patient. Listen to your body. Learn to tune in to what your body is telling you. It will tell you when it's ready. Tip number 8 for your post-marathon recovery, how to bounce back quickly, is gratitude and rest. So final thoughts, your body has just completed an incredible feat. Trust it, listen to it, give it the gratitude and rest it deserves. Remember, in running, less is more, and I can't stress that enough. Excuse me. So do a little bit less than you think you need to do. Take your time, be grateful, and listen to what the rest that your body is asking for. So key points to remember for your post-marathon recovery are 1, repat with a reverse taper for recovery. 2, prepare for the emotional roller coaster that you can sometimes experience on the other side. 3, refuel with whole, nutrient-dense foods. 4, hydrate thoroughly even after celebrations. Number 5, watch out for mental fog and replenish. Number 6, be patient with your hormonal recovery. This can take weeks even after your muscles have fully recovered. And number 7, take your time before jumping into your next race. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that is something useful for your post-marathon recovery. If you've got any questions, post them below. If you'd like a free consultation with me for your next training program, I'll attach a link to a form below you can fill out and apply for a free consultation, and we can discuss how we can kick your goals. As always, listen to your body, enjoy your well-deserved recovery after this marathon, enjoy your taper, and I will see you on the start line, peeps. Take care. You!